Never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing it my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice one.
All right, topic today. All right. We're gonna talk about. Oh my! I hate that my face is not moving. See, I like it when my face moves because I feel like that's. I don't know. We're just gonna have to suck it up. All right, topic: live streaming. In Roblox, that genre for Roblox content creators. Okay, so you were saying earlier that your friend is live streaming, and does she do that like professionally? Like is that her job or?
She has her own her actual job, but she does this on her like days off. But most of the time it's a set time. I think it's like Saturdays she's on from 12 o'clock Eastern time to I think 5.
Does she make like a good amount off of it or?
I don't know. I don't ask just because I respect her privacy and I don't want to be that person who's like, well, how much are you making?
Okay, understandable. What is her like? Where does she live? What platform does she live stream on? Kick or what is the other one?
Twitch?
Twitch. Yes.
She really likes Twitch. She loves Twitch so much. But YouTube is where she posts like her bloopers from live streams.
Okay.
It's more like an archive, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's smart. I know Aiden. Well, a lot of streamers will do that. Yeah.
But she's recently had beef with another streamer, and we don't really understand why.
Oh man, I was gonna say why.
Because okay, I'm not gonna like put her name out there, but let's just call her Lisa. Okay.
Lisa Gaming Roblox.
Lisa, huh?
Go on.
Lisa has had beef with my friend for the simple fact that Lisa had her like fan base. I think it's called like stream sniping, or I think that's wrong.
Sounds.
It's
right.
where basically her fan base will go into the chat room or like the little chat boxes and spam it with like Lisa Army or some crap.
Oh, okay. I've seen stuff like that before.
And at first, my friend just thought it was people were joining her, so she was really happy about it.
Okay.
But then she noticed that they were just spamming her chat. So she ended her stream just for the simple fact she didn't want that on her platform. My friend reached out to this woman, Lisa, and Lisa was very aggressive.
Oh, wow.
It got to the point where my friend had to block her because Lisa had threatened of doxing her. I don't really understand dox culture.
Oh God, that's bad.
I feel that's very I don't like it. I don't like dox culture. I've never understood it.
I agree. I think the live streaming community can be very very toxic, like any you know. But it's all happening. The thing about it is, it's like it's all happening now. It's weird. It's like different. Definitely, probably a different feeling and situation. You know, because you know when you post a YouTube video, opposed to that. Opposed to a YouTube video, you know, it's all edited, you know, it's uploaded and you don't, you know, have to read the comments or you could read it later. I don't know. But, you know, like with live stream, like you said, it's all happening now, and, you know, hence the word live. Yeah. So you're just getting it all up front, and it's probably a lot to take in and deal with, you know?
Yeah. My friend, she's very active in her little like community that she's made. She loves her fans. She loves them to death. She took a break off of live streaming just because she doesn't want beef with anyone.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't understand what happened. I mean, I've been in almost all of her live streams, and she's never talked bad about any other live streamer. She did, like, talk about Moist Critical.
Oh.
But that was just because she loves Moist Critical.
Okay, it was talking good about him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think it was like he had beef with someone and he was like, these are not called clips. These are mags.
Oh, Sneeko.
Yeah.
He's a tough, that Moist Critical, that's a tough, like his community is very strong and very, like they're not going to let you bully him, you know?
No.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. That was huge. I mean, those videos got millions and millions of views.
Oh, hell yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was wild. But, yeah. And, you know, so like I said earlier before we switched to the podcast, KreekCraft is like revolutionizing it, I believe. I'm trying to see when he started. Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot. That seems to be like his thing, and I think that's like you said, live stream is becoming like more mainstream, and because him just being a Roblox YouTuber, live streaming, he's put his foot in that door somewhat first. I'm sure others, but at least he's the most successful at it. I noticed a lot of others are trying to do that as well. I think I saw the Panda Girl do that. She tried to live stream, or she is live streaming. But yeah, that seems very hard. As much people don't really want to admit it, that seems very exhausting. I mean, some of his live streams, like when he was doing the egg hunt, are like 7 hours. I couldn't not. Well, maybe I could, but like, cause you play a game, you're pretty. You look at the time and then you realize it's 5 hours have passed by. But that just seems so exhausting, like to be live for 7 hours straight.
That would be so much work. More power to the live streamers, just because of everything they put their whole, like, how do I say?
Life.
Yeah, it's basically their whole life
and their personality,
Oh yeah.
Because like you can't edit out anything.
No,
you can't edit out an awkward moment. Like you're basically kind of like with them. You're definitely with them in the moment, because that's somewhat risky in a way. Like I think that's why Flamingo doesn't live stream. He said that one time, just because people clip things up, I guess, and he doesn't want to make a mistake, and then boom, there you go.
One live streamer that I'm not very fond of, I think her name is Pokimane.
Oh yeah.
She had made like cookies, I think. And she basically called her like fan base poor because they couldn't afford her cookies. When in reality, all they were those, what are they called? Like those grandma cookies. Or like Chips Ahoy, the little ones.
Yeah. I think I heard about that.
So I don't like Pokimane, and to anyone who does, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion, and everyone's allowed to have their own opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't have too much opinion on Pokimane. I know Twitch was very biased when it came to banning Gideon, but keeping Pokimane, even though she's probably not the best, because you think about it, like, yeah, she's calling people poor, but like these people, like your revenue, or a good amount of your revenue is donations,
Yeah.
So like you'd be nothing without those your little donations. So yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Pokimane. I know of her. I know she gets into lots of beef with other people. Part of me thinks, and you've seen this with Roblox YouTube. I mean, you see it with anyone really. I think a lot of the beef with others, like between influencer, is just fake. I don't think it's really real until they get into the boxing ring. But I think lots of it's staged,
I see that a lot, and in my opinion, I don't really understand that. Like, why do you want to beef with other live
views, money?
But have you seen how that ends up with people? Either they're being canceled or they just go off of the face of the earth.
Well, you make a good point there.
And you never see them again.
You make a good point. I wonder if like maybe it starts off as fake, but then, like
it progresses into something real.
Exactly. Like if I were to like give you a nudge and then you like hit me back a little bit harder and then I just punch you in the face, like yeah,
it's like a competitive thing. That's what I feel it is.
Yeah.
Because like in school, for girls, I feel like girls can relate a little more to this. A girl can give you a dirty look and you'll give one back, but the girl who originally gave it to you is going to get mad about it. And it's just going to create this whole circle of angry kids that want to fight each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what streamers do. It's like a streamer will say something like, no hate to who I'm about to say. But let's say
hate.
Hold on, let me see. Who's someone that streams that's not gonna murder me?
Valkyrie? No, she's a pretty powerful woman. I wouldn't piss her off.
Okay, I'm just gonna make somebody up.
All right.
So let's say Dr. Ryan is a live streamer and he says, well, I don't really understand how Lizzie is so big. All she does is sit in her little gamer
A
chair
big body.
and take donations from people and sit pretty.
Uh-huh.
So something like that, I feel, can spark something. And
Oh.
then Lizzie will go back and be like, well, I don't know how you're an incel. Something along those lines.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We are back. So back. Okay. So back to what we were saying earlier. You said the beef between, like, say, like this guy or this girl. I just want to nudge on something a little controversial, because you said, when you see someone and then you'll make this judgment of their appearance, whatever. For guys, Andrew Tate made a kind of a point, and I think this is true amongst most men, or when you meet each other for the first time, if it's just a normal, like, introduction, like, you don't know this person, in our heads, what runs by is like, well, this guy, if I were to fight this dude, he's probably like a one-punch man, or one-punch guy, or maybe this guy might, three. Like, we kind of size each other up. For women,
I mean,
is it
some
similar?
girls do that too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I do that.
Oh, because the way I thought women did it was, like, for example, say, like, you go up to Stacy and you're meeting Stacy for the first time. She's wearing something that you think is very ugly, but you'll go up to her and say, "Oh my gosh, you look queen! You look so beautiful!" And then, but in your head, you're actually
That's
like,
just being fake. That's just being fake.
Is that something that happens though a lot with?
Oh yeah, that happens so much. It's insane to me. Like me, if you don't look good, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, baby girl, you need to change your shirt. It's not matching with the makeup you have going on, or it just doesn't look right with your shorts.
You would tell that to a brand new person?
Mean about.
That you never met
I mean,
before?
if we're in public, I can't really say, well, go change your shirt. But, like, for instance, if I meet Stacy for the first time and her breath smells bad, I'm not going to just be like, hey, your breath stinks. Do you want a mint? I'm not going to say that out loud. I'm going to, like, say, hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but do you want a piece of gum? Or, like, a lot of girls feel like they'd rather someone not tell them that they have broccoli in their teeth because of the embarrassment.
Yeah.
But in reality, let's just think about it. If you have broccoli in your teeth and you see a really cute guy and you walk up to him and you introduce yourself and smile, a lot of the time a guy is going to look at your facial features. And if he sees that your teeth are, like, crooked or they have something in them, most of the time they're going to be like, oh. And they're not going to say anything because they don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
So they'll just let you stand there and talk to them while you have broccoli in your teeth.
So basically what you're saying is women don't want to hear the truth? Or they can't handle the truth?
Honestly, yeah.
Huh.
I'm a female and I cannot handle the truth for the life of me. Like, some of it, I need to hear it. And a lot of girls, they need to hear that Delulu is not the Salulu. Like,
I like that.
People being delusional is not cute. Like, yes, there are mental issues or mental health that can create a delusion. But people who just make it, like, who romanticize it, do not understand the severity of it.
Yeah. So it's better to just be more straightforward and,
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's like, girls want people to sugarcoat things for them. And in reality, we as a society cannot do that. I mean, this whole, like, gentle parenting thing, when I was a kid and I was jumping around in the restaurant, I got popped and I was sat down.
Popped.
And if I got up again, I was going to get popped even harder.
No.
I don't understand how kids are having kids themselves.
iPad kids.
Dude, I mean, yes, when I was a child, I did have a little tablet. But it was like I had a screen time. Like, you know how on iPads or iPhones now you can, like, limit what you want to do. But it was more, I played with toys in my room. I had a Barbie playhouse. I had little remote control cars.
Okay.
I wasn't bored. But it's like now phones and tablets and computers are so, everyone wants one. Why in the world does an 8-year-old have an iPhone 15 Pro Max?
Yeah,
That's my question. Like, I can understand parents wanting their child to have a phone in case they need to call the cops, in case they need to call them. And yes, the world has changed since I was a kid, since my mom was a kid. But I still feel that if you are that, like, worried to leave your child home, why are you leaving them home alone? And I can understand that nannies are very expensive, especially now. Like before they were expensive, but now it's like they're charging $30 an hour. And
Jeez.
it's like, oh my God. So I can understand wanting to leave your kid alone. I mean, I was left alone as a kid.
That yeah, I definitely agree. That we should probably be harder on the younger generation. I mean, I remember I was at the this was like maybe like 2 weeks ago. I was at the gym and I see this kid with an iPad and the mother takes it away, and the kid just literally like turns red.
Loses his mind,
Exactly,
right?
turns red and punches the mother in the leg, and I'm
Oh
just
my God.
and she's just like, calm down. I don't know what his name was. She's like, relax. We don't do that here, okay? Like like, and that's an whooping right now.
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I understand abuse is a thing, child neglect is a thing, but there is still that you can smack your kid on the hand and be like, you cannot do that. You don't have to full blown take your belt off and whoop them until they have welts.
Yeah.
You can easily, like, the whole phone being taken away or their iPad being taken away. I mean, when I was a kid and my phone got taken away, it just made me a bigger brat. And I feel like that's where most parents kind of neglect their child because their child is so like engaged in like Cocomelon that their mom can take a 5 hour nap and their kid will be in the same spot. That to me is a little like over the top.
Would you say
Like being a parent is hard.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
Oh no, I was gonna get a little off topic, but I was gonna because you said Cocomelon. Would you say Cocomelon is a danger to the future generation because of just how
I feel
mind numbing it is?
Cocomelon is brain rot. Brain rot.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's giving AI. It's giving like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like authentic. I've seen it, and like these kids will be glued to it. Like, what is so mesmerizing?
What is so, yeah.
Like, I don't understand. It's so lame. It's so boring, and that's why. And that's remember when we were at the news segment. I was talking about, well, story or kids, content or Roblox animations, actual stories or. But I think that would do so much better, and it's probably better for children rather than just like this just mind-numbing crap that
Yeah,
Cocomelon
I
produces.
remember. Have you watched like Minecraft YouTubers?
I just couldn't get I couldn't get that, no, because I couldn't get that interested in Minecraft. I mean, it's kind of like, I like Roblox because there's so many games within the platform. Minecraft, or games like Minecraft or GTA, there are updates, new maps, but it's still kind of just one game.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So
but there was a YouTuber, she played Minecraft. I think her like handle was Afmouth, and she made like role play animation, and it revolved around her Minecraft like avatar, and I think a few of her friends. And to me, I feel that whole Roblox animation thing could spring off of the Minecraft animation.
What do you mean, like like the Roblox animations could be as successful as the Minecraft animations?
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, cause,
maybe even more.
Yeah, because I think I would feel like, I mean, and again, I don't watch it, but I think it's popular. It's popular enough for me to notice it that there are probably more Minecraft animations than there are Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree. But it's weird. I mean, no hate to Minecraft. I mean, I've had my moments with Minecraft. I mean, I've played it before.
Everyone has.
Yeah, but still, like the games like that. Fortnite was another big one. That's not as big anymore. But again, those games, they're really good, but there's just not a whole lot going on. Like, you can't really do much more than what it is, But like, and that's what I love about Roblox is, I mean, hey, look where we are right now. We're in a built, game by a fan, doing a podcast. And then minutes later, if we decide to go do an obby, we can do that, or play a shooting game, or that's what
there's so much just random little games you can find on here. And most of the time, the smaller games, some of them might be a little like sucky or laggy, but I feel smaller game producers care a lot more into what their fans have to say. Because
Exactly.
I've seen a small game start out and they used to their fans as like, well, this has a little bug in it, and he fixed it. And everyone loved his game, and he got so big that he's still relevant today.
And that's why I don't understand why, at least in those comparisons with like things like Minecraft or Fortnite, I don't understand why Roblox is not number one. It's up there, but it's how is it not at like number one in that setting? You know what I mean? Like why is Roblox not as popular as I think it should be? Because it has all these, it just has much more to offer.
I feel that it's because there's so many different games that you can find on here. Like, you know, the game Rust, the PC game? There's like a variant of that on Roblox. It's called Trident. I play that personally because I don't have a PC. So I can't play the real thing, but I can play the down under version of it. So in a way, I feel Roblox should have skyrocketed a little more just by the simple fact that a lot of PC games are on Roblox. It's just not called the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no, you're right. Yeah, they definitely have like a lot of copywriting issues unless they have like a deal with that specific game, uh, or the studio or the creators behind it.
Hmm.
Yeah, interesting.